The man wrapped wire around his body many times. Then he took a bag from under the table. Inside were tools he had hidden for a long time. He took out the screws from the air hole in the wall. He opened the cover. He and his friend crawled inside. They used a lighter to see. It was dark and tight. They moved slowly. At last, they reached the top floor of the prison. Guards sat in a room across from them. But the man knew their schedule. Every day at 12 noon, the guards changed places. This was their only chance. They opened the door quietly and went inside. They looked around. They decided to open the roof and escape from the top, but the knife was too small. Cutting the roof was taking too long. The man had to go down to find a better tool. Workers were fixing the building below. He saw a saw on a table, but before he could take it, he heard workers coming. Time was short. The wire was thin. It could not hold much weight. He pulled the saw up first. His friend threw the wire down again. The workers were coming up the stairs. The man climbed fast. The workers wore helmets. The helmets blocked their view. They did not see him. He made it back inside. Then the workers started their own saw downstairs. The noise was loud. It covered any sound the men made. Now they could use the saw without fear. They cut a hole in the roof. Sunlight came through. It meant freedom. They climbed out. But the roof was dangerous. Guards with guns stood on buildings on both sides. If the guards saw them, they would shoot. The men pressed their bodies against the wall. They stayed in the shadows. They threw a rope down to the ground. Then the friend got scared. He said he was afraid of heights. He wanted to go back inside. The man calmed him down. He knew if his friend went back, he might not escape. He told his friend to go first. He would watch from above. The friend agreed. The man was also scared. He did not look down. He waited until he heard his friend land. Then he looked over. He saw his friend run to the street. Then he grabbed the rope and climbed down. The spot was hidden, but still, anyone could see them. He prayed the guards would not look. He kept climbing. The guards were watching inside the prison. They did not see him. He reached the ground. He walked like a normal person to the main road. In the middle of the road, he looked back. No one was chasing him. He walked into the crowd. He was gone.